I'm kind of excited for today's video because this sneaker right here is an early pair of Air Jordans that I've been waiting on for the entire year. It's been on my must cop list ever since I saw the release calendar for 2023. And in today's video, I'm going to unbox these with you guys. I'm going to give you my first impressions of it. Before we get into today's video, I just want to welcome back all my returning viewers and subscribers, man. Thank you guys for all that you do for my channel. Thanks for showing up, hitting that like button, sharing the videos out. You guys are awesome, man. I appreciate and love each and every single one of you guys. Salute. And welcome to all the new subscribers that we've been getting over the past couple of weeks. We're almost at 11,000 subscribers, and we just hit 10 not that long ago. And if you guys remember, at 10,000 subscribers, we did do a giveaway for a pair of Air Jordan 1 Chicago Lost and Founds, and the winner got them in their personal size. And at 15,000 subscribers, we're going to continue with that. And you could still get the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Founds because it's going to be winner's choice. So they can choose between either the Lost and Found Air Jordan 1s, the Jordan 3 White Cements, or a pair of Travis Scott Black Phantoms in their personal size when we hit 15,000 subscribers. So make sure if you're new, you subscribe to the channel, you hit that notification bell, share the videos out, let your friends know, because when we hit 15K, we're definitely going to run that giveaway. Alright, now let's talk about the sneaker that's in this box. Now this is an early pair of Air Jordans that's scheduled to drop this month. I've been waiting on these for, 9 months now. Ever since I saw them on the release calendar, I knew that this was going to be a must cop for me for a multitude of reasons that I'll get into here in a minute once we unbox the sneaker. But this sneaker right here is definitely going to be one of those sneakers that either is going to sell out, right? And people aren't necessarily thinking that it's going to sell out, or it's going to sit. So it can go either way with this sneaker, but I think that this is a really dope shoe, and I'm glad that I was able to secure them early. So let's get into the unboxing, and let me see. Let me open these up right here. All right. And this is a sneaker that I've had before in the past, but I haven't had them in a very long time. So this was a must cop, right? It might not be a must cop for everybody, but for me, this was a must cop. Let's pull out the box right here. So here you're gonna get the Air Jordan Jumpman logo, black lid, gray bottom, and the official size tag on this reads Air Jordan 8 Retro, black, true red, and white. And this is a personal pair, size 8, that I have right here. And you guys probably already know what this is, if you've been paying attention, or maybe this is on your must cop list. But let's look at the sneaker, opening it up, and just get a regular, lid right here. Nothing special about it or anything. You get that garbage tissue paper. And a lot of sneakers come in this box, man. Like Jordan 11s come in this box, Jordan 9s come in this box. And here we have the Air Jordan 8 Playoff. And I know some of you guys are probably really interested in picking this up, and some of you guys are probably not. However, this is an OG colorway. This came out originally, I believe it was back in 1992 or 1993. And Michael Jordan actually wore these that season on his way to, I believe it was his 3rd championship back in those days. Now, this sneaker right here is not the most popular silhouette. The Jordan 8 is not one of those bangers that people, just rush out to buy or anything like that. To be honest with you, a lot of them are kind of ugly. The silhouette's not that popular. However, if you're gonna pick up an Air Jordan 8, it's the playoffs. This sneaker right here looks incredible on feet. It's a classic sneaker, and if you like OG colorways, if you collect a lot of OG sneakers, especially ones that Michael Jordan wore or that originally came out, when Jordans first came out back in the 80s and 90s, this is one that you probably need for your collection. And they did a shock drop on these on the Nike Sneakers app. I was lucky enough to hit. There was something like around 80,000 pairs released. There wasn't that many pairs in my size. I kind of was feeling like I wasn't going to be able to hit on them, but I did. And just looking at them right out of the box, I gotta tell you what, the materials that I'm feeling on this shoe are pretty nice, right? Everything on this shoe feels pretty good. Nothing really feels too cheap. One thing about the Air Jordan 8 that you have to kind of, remember is this sneaker is one of those sneakers that I feel like is mostly going to be for the fall and winter time, because there's not a whole lot of ventilation on this sneaker. I've had 8s in the past. They're very, very hot, right? So this isn't really a summer shoe in my personal opinion. And when it comes to the silhouette, even though it's not that popular, people people are going to come out for these, man. OGs are going to come out, you know, to pick up the playoffs just because it is a classic shoe. You know, I don't know if it's going to sell out because this is going to be available everywhere. The Nike Sneakers app's probably going to have a whole bunch of pairs. Retailers are going to have a whole bunch of pairs. These are going to be readily available if you want to pick them up. But, you know, at the same time, you know, I could see why people would easily pass on these because we have a lot of releases coming up over the next like 3.5 months. There's a ton of sneakers coming out. And, you know, if you're not really like a fan of the 8, you know, maybe if you have enough black and red sneakers, because I feel like we all have enough black, red, and white shoes, you know, $210 for these, I could see why people would pass on them. Personally, for me, this was a sneaker that has like just memories, right? Because, you know, my grandfather, when I was a little kid, actually took me to the store and bought me these, and you know, I just have like a lot of memories, a lot of nostalgia of this shoe, and I haven't really had a pair ever since. You know, in the playoffs, I've had the Aquas, you know, ever since I got older, but I haven't, you know, been able to get to like the playoffs or whatever. The last time these dropped, I think it was like 2012 or 2013, so it's been, you know, 10 years. And the one thing, whenever they release OG colorways, you know, OG sneakers from like the original, you know, releases, is I try to pick them up because sometimes, you know, they go 10, 15, 20 years before they bring them back. And yeah, you can always hit up GOAT or StockX or something like that, but I mean, paying retail is always the goal. They're charging $210 for these. I feel like it's a little bit too much for this shoe, but you know, that's the world that we're living in where these are $210. I don't know, you know, how you guys feel about them. You know, if this is like a must cop for you, you trying to pick these up. Did you hit on the shock drop? You know, what was that, last week? These came really quick from the Nike Sneakers app. I think the shock drop was like Wednesday or Thursday, and I just got them. You know, I feel like it was really quick as far as shipping goes. And, you know, when these actually do release, you know, I feel like they're going to be obtainable. If you want to pick them up, I think you'll be able to get them for retail, especially if you do like some raffles and stuff like that. The Nike Sneakers app's going to have a ton of pairs. But this sneaker right here, you know, for me, this is a must cop. It's an OG colorway that I've been really waiting to get in my collection for quite a long time. I'm not the biggest fan of the 8 guys. I'm not going to sit here and cap and say like I love 8s or whatever, but this one right here is special to me. You know, other than that, let me know down in the comment section if you did hit on the shock drop, or if you're planning on picking up the Jordan 8 playoffs whenever they release this month, which I think is September 30th, across this Nike Sneakers app and all retailers. But for me, you know, I'm happy that I was able to get a pair. I don't think I'll double up on these or anything like that. I was actually sort of surprised that the prices on these have been as high as they are out on the resale market. After the shock drop, I was really expecting them to like tank and be, you know, 220, 230, 240. But like they're holding steady right now, like that $300, but pairs are starting to come in, as you can see here. So people probably throwing these up on the apps right now, trying to, you know, make a couple of bucks off them, you know, since they hit on the shock drop. But I don't know. As we get closer to the release date, you know, I'll probably make another video, you know, just to keep you guys like aware of like stock numbers and, you know, things like that, and see what the outlook is for these. But right now, it looks like there's going to be a ton of pairs, and I think these are definitely going to be obtainable. As always, I just want to thank you all for your time, and thank you for all that you do for my channel, man. Every like matters, every comment matters, every subscribe matters, and you guys have been doing an amazing job sharing the videos out and everything like that. So I love giving back to you guys. That's why I want to keep doing these giveaways. So, you know, share the videos out, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and catch you guys in the next one really, really soon. I'm out. Peace. For more sneaker content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.